though, bro?
I celebrated wifey's birthday yesterday. So we had a lot of fam over,
There you go.
and it was a full house, and the party continues today. So all is well. There's always a good vibe, like when fam is over. So
Always. That's good, man. I just realized, bro, that I need more fam and friends, bro. Because the other day, right, I had dropped my car off to the shop. And the shop is like 15 minutes away, right? So in my head, everything was supposed to be easy. Like, yo, I'm just gonna go drop the thing off. I'm gonna take my car, get my wifey's car. We're gonna drive over here, and it's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, right? So it was the most difficultest thing when you have no friends and you really have no family that's around you, and you have to have another person help you. Just to go ride with me down the block, ride my car, and drive it to my crib. It was a mission, bro. And then
yeah,
my uncle did it, and he was like, I guess I'll help you, which was just like, damn, bro. I really don't have anybody when it comes down to this shit, bro. You got to do shit yourself.
yeah, man. I mean, like this past week, I had a lot of things to do up in the house, and I live with nothing but girls. So I mean, I can only expect them to help me out so much, But when I need somebody, like fucking physical, that I need like some muscle, I don't have that. you know what I'm saying?
Nobody, bro.
So it's
So,
like,
hey,
uh,
yeah.
you know,
I try to pay for everything, but it's like my wife wants to make me look like a piece of shit to the neighbors. So like I'd be too tired to do anything, Hob. I don't wanna lawn my mower. I don't wanna lawn my grass. Like that's just something that I'm not coming home after a long week. Even if I have 3 days off, I'm not trying to like do that on my day off, bro. But my neighbor does it like that. He has a whole lawn business for it. So I'm like, fuck it. But my wife consistently thinks like, yo, let me do it. I'll do it. Let me put my sweatsuit on and do this and do that. And by the time I'm coming home from work, she got the fucking trash out, and
that's
she's
good. That's good.
that's
Hey,
good. But then like when I'm walking outside and my wife is pushing the lawnmower and she just put I'm just coming out like, yo, you good? And then I walk back inside.
I mean, I like to mow like the lawn. You know what I'm saying? Like I have like the whole lawnmower thing. I just put on like my headphones. And I like to do it. I just don't like the fact that I have to do it. You feel me? Like I just did it on Friday, and it's already growing. It's already growing. So it's like, okay, so sometime this week when I come home tired from work, I'm gonna have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the thing I don't like the old have to do shit. You know what I mean?
See, but that's my thing. Like I try to put it to like a schedule. Like if you leave it to a lawnmower dude, like he's gonna try and do your grass every 7 days. Nah, we not doing that, bro. Every
Yeah.
13, every 2 weeks, bro. Every 2 weeks, maybe pushing 3 weeks. You know what I mean? But like
Nah,
you said,
I can't wait that long because my shit will be a whole jungle out there, and then like
this
the
year,
corner
this
was
year,
great. You know,
yeah, this year it's not growing like last year, and I'm totally cool with that. I'm fucking totally cool with that. Because last year it was like he'll cut it, and then 2, 3 days later I need a whole new trim. Like he never touched this shit. And I'm like, what are you putting in my grass
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
making it grow so fucking fast? It's crazy, bro. I ain't
Yeah.
with it, but yeah, man. It's been a lot of shit going on this week. Did you see the fight yesterday, bro?
Which fight are we talking about?
Clarissa Shields and Lonnie fuck this girl's name.
Lanny Daniels.
Lonnie Daniels.
Yeah. Um, I saw little bits and pieces of it, but of course, they kind of just Shields is way too much for her. You know what I'm saying?
Shields is way too much for everybody.
And you could just tell, like, from the first, like, the couple of minutes, it was like, okay,
The first three rounds.
yeah, I was like, this is gonna be one of those, you know what I mean? Completely overmatched, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's funny, right? Because the wifey is a really big, big Layla Ali fan. Huge Layla fan, right?
right.
I'm a huge Shields fan. So this morning, I'm telling her, like, yo, we just missed a fight last night, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, uh, if this fight really happens, I really feel bad for her. So she's just like, I'm trying to tell you, it's not gonna go down the way you think. Layla's gonna survive, and I had to sit her down like, you don't understand, bro. And it almost led into an argument because it's not that Clarissa hits hard, bro. It's not that she's a knockout artist because I think she did only 3 knockouts in her shit, right?
Hmm.
It's that she's a dog, bro. She's a street fighter. She's a real competitor. Like, yo, bro, she's not to be fucked with. Like, if and she's like, you're so passionate about when you talk about her because she's the only woman in men and women to go into two different, you know what I mean, and do her thing, bro.
Right.
Like she's a dog. She's different. She bleeds different, bro.
Hmm.
And the fight last night it showed. And the announce and the girl even said it. Lonnie said it. I'm scared of you, but that doesn't mean that I cannot beat you.
Right. Yeah. I'm
How
just
do
trying to
you
fix
what?
the
Yeah, I
camera.
know it's cool. I've never heard that before. I've never heard a fighter admit that they're scared of their opponent, bro.
I mean, probably that's it was either A, she was trying to fucking psych her out, or two, she really meant that shit and she was just fighting like off of fucking emotions. You know what I'm saying? So it's either one or the other.
She ran for her life for the first 3 rounds, bro. Like when I tell you ran for her life, if you watch the first 3 rounds of this fight, bro, this girl wanted no smoke with Shields, bro. Like Pat Poosh,
I
that
I think if she fights a girl who's actually a boxer, a skilled boxer, who's gonna stick and move and utilize that jab, she could be beat. Because when when you see Shields, it's like every punch is a power punch.
every single
I
one.
mean, so if she finds somebody who's who's gonna stand up to her and stick and move and counter, she could be beat. But I just don't think or pretty much heard of a female boxer like that. You know, so
I think yeah, I think you're right in that. Like I feel like she's just way she's a bully. Like right now, like she knows she got the game because I feel like she's she's a man, bro. You know what
Oh
I
yeah,
mean? Like she fights like a man, and like that's the difference between her. Like she has men genetics in those hands. Like while these girls are fighting like girls, she's actually fighting like a man. So here's the thing about a bully: you got to be smart to beat a bully. You can't beat a bully by trying to outbully a bully. You will never outbully a bully. The thought of it, you're gonna lose on it. You know what I mean? But if
yeah,
you over here and you try to be friends with the bully, or you try to psych the bully out or some shit like that, that's cool. But you also gotta follow it up where it's like, and Daniels tried to meet her there, but
hmm,
Clarissa, like she's like that student that got held back a bunch of times. You know what I mean? And it's just like she's supposed to be in fifth grade, but she's really she's in second grade right now, and
right.
all the parents have to come to the office and complain about this one child, and
Hmm.
she just doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like I just that fight was just crazy though because if you watch the first four rounds, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not watching this shit, right? But
Right.
after the fifth and sixth and seventh,
Hmm. Now it's been years since I seen a later, fight, but as I remember, she's definitely a boxer. Which, from what I mean, is that she definitely has the footwork and she has the skills because it's like in her bloodline.
right.
You know what I mean? So, but then again, like the girl hasn't fought since when? Since 2009.
Right. Seven, some shit like that.
That's a long time.
I mean,
So
I'm sure a
so
couple.
if she could just gonna come out of retirement and just fight her, I mean, I think that's a recipe for you know what I mean. So I'm guessing that she's gonna have a tune-up fight before this,
Well,
or
this is a sanctioned fight, right? So we need this to be next year. This has to be next year, the summer of next year. Do the Fanatics Fest,
right,
do the this, do the that. Hype this shit the fuck up. Try to get a Netflix deal if you can. Do something. You know what I mean? But I feel like Clarissa is gonna be always the chick that is like she's the best, but she's worried that she's not getting her flowers right now. So she's tarnishing her reputation. She does stupid moves like getting papoose tatted and wants kids at being the quote and just I get it. You want a life, but you're the best of all times. Like it's not just of her division, bro. It's of everything. She doesn't just do boxing, bro. She does everything. MMA, like she's a dog, bro.
no, I get it. And she's dope, and she uh the deserves her just due because she's fucking proven it. But my thing is that she really doesn't have anybody to challenge her throne. So therefore, she's doing like whatever it takes to try to get that bag because her window is short. You know what I mean? Because if Shorty says that I'm gonna get pregnant right for next year,
It's
so
over,
then
bro. If
so
she
then
does that, it's
that's
over.
a year off, right? That's gonna be like a month year, you know, like a year off, and then from that, it it's like hard to tell like when she's gonna be able to come back. You know what I mean? because throughout that time, what like if she's gonna not be home like with her child to go to the gym and it just don't make sense. So I feel that this fight with Layla should definitely happen a lot sooner than later.
Bro, she got papoose as
Papoose
a yeah.
manager.
She the babysitter, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, Papoose? Listen, the thing I like about Papoose, right, is that the nigga knows how to play his part. He understands
Take
that,
his position.
yo, I understand that my woman makes more money than me. I'm not just no babe. Close that door. I'm not just gonna be on some like, oh, uh, he she's the woman, so she's not supposed to make this, and I'm supposed to be the star. I'm Pat Poosh. I did A to Z. I don't need to do nothing else. I was signed to Buster. I had a couple good verses. Niggas know me. I fucked Remy. I got a baby with Remy. I got a VH1. I'm good. I'm good. He plays his part very well, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. Well, he gets what like a 10% fee or 15% fee for being a manager. So 20%. I don't know
And
how
he's fucking. Not
and
only are you the manager, you're fucking. That's crazy work, bro. It's crazy work.
hey man, you can't knock his hustle, man. You know
I
he's
mean, it
definitely
is what
on.
it is. I'm not mad at the nigga. Like I sometimes I wonder like what the nigga's doing there, but then again, it's just like, bro. I mean, it is what it is. But with the fight yesterday, what I learned about Clarissa was she's a bully. She's not gonna get her flowers until it's way too late. She's worried about the wrong things, and she's young. I think she's like 30 years old. She's in
Yeah,
love. She's making herself look like the clown. Her boxing is great, but she's very beatable. Like the moment somebody, like you said, if Layla goes back in her bag and she snaps back to like her roots, stick jab, move around, rope a dope, do what she do because that's what Daniels was doing last night. Daniels ran for 3 rounds, got Clarissa mad as fuck, bro. And then in the like fifth, sixth, seventh round, she went heads up with her. Like was going like the last minute going heads up with her. And then the last round, she just let it all hang out, bro. Like that was smart. That was
yeah,
fucking like, yo, bro, it's
yeah. Yeah. She pretty much had like the game plan that she's gonna try to fucking tire her out. But like again, Shorty hasn't really been tested like that. So we really don't know like how good Shields is. You know what I'm saying? Because she really hasn't gotten tested except for that one time
no
when that
nigga.
girl had fucking dropped her.
You
Um,
don't know how good Shields is. I know how good Shorty is. I'm not gonna motherfucking question it, Hive, because I woke up one morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. I had nothing to do, and I watched all her every single fight she's ever had, bro, from way back in the days. I watched every fucking fight Clarissa had, bro. She's unbeatable. She's beatable, but until somebody figures it out, she's unbeatable, bro.
yeah, I
You know
got
what I like? I like the fact that she don't really pick and choose. She doesn't say, "Yo, I want this, I want that." Can you give me a time real quick how that you got like a pick and choose situation? Like you did the pick and choosing, or the nigga decided to pick and choose on you, or anything. Just
you. Oh man, that's kind of random, but I mean,
oh, I got a segue.
go ahead. Yeah.
No, no, I want you to like if
Oh,
you could give
oh,
me a story, I got a transition to it.
Really, wow. Nothing really comes to mind like that, but I could use that like at work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like there's times that a person of higher like authority, plays the role of like the favorites, and and it depends on fucking what side of the fence it is that fucking you're on. Is either you on his good side or you on his bad side. You know what I'm saying? So let's suppose if like employee A and employee B has the same fucking issue and the same problem, em- employee A, which is the one that he likes, might not get the same like the fucking consequence as employee B, who he probably don't like as much.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that happens on a every other day basis. You know what I'm saying? But
All the time. All
yeah,
the time. It's either um you're friends with the person, or like the way I like to do it, I like to be valuable. So there is no, being, because when you're at work and you're cool with them this day, they could switch up on you on this day. So I don't do
well,
that whole, you know what I mean? So yeah, I try to
a-
be as valuable,
anybody could switch up on you at any motherfucking time.
especially at work, bro. I was just smoking with this nigga on our 15, bro. And the nigga talk about, nigga, I'm the one that's, doing this extra shit. Yo, bro, it's wild.
I've learned the hard way. There's no friends at work. None.
Right.
There,
Absolutely, bro.
there is
I
absolutely no friends at work.
I could
None.
give you stories, bro. But I asked you that for this because a couple weeks ago, a streamer went onto the Breakfast Club, and Neon, young
Right.
dude, 20 years old, went
Right.
on there, and no lie, bro, they ripped this kid to shreds, bro. Like ripped him to shreds. And I wasn't really feeling it because he was 20 years old, and like they were talking about some shit where it's like, well, he needed to grow, like they didn't give him no chance to like to grow. He's trying to grow, and it was just like they were just on his ass, bro. And it just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm gonna play the clip real quick, and then I'll explain everything.
Wait,
Out.
go ahead.
Check this out.
That's what Aiden.
This is not Aiden Ross's interview, so fuck him too.
Wait, wait, wait,
But here we
wait,
go.
wait,
So
hold on.
now
We're all friends, okay? I think
pinned that.
he
That's
pinned the
the
comment is
question.
pinned in the chat.
That's the
I'm in the chat with the
You
W's.
feel like we trying to belittle you, Neon?
I think as we should all come together and I'll just
They
spread.
also saying we raised
Man,
it.
fuck all that kumbaya shit. Fuck Aiden. Nobody cares
all right,
now.
come on, that's my guy.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, Harriet Tubman, my aunt, nigga. You think I give a fuck? I don't give a fuck.
But
Okay?
you're comparing
So-
something now to like.
Now I'm not gonna lie, your chat is wild
They-
racist
you
though.
gotta
Yo, they
stop
put
right
it
there.
in. They like, yo,
fuck
they
this
race
black
baiting
bitch,
you.
monkey, watermelon, shit
Well,
emojis.
I'm literally looking and I don't see any of that.
What? It says they race baiting. It says fuck the short hair monkey. They race baiting. Fuck
Oh,
the
it's moving
Breakfast
too
Club.
fast. Whoa.
Walk out
Hold on,
Neon.
wait. His phone, he can't see nothing. It's moving so fast.
And I
Fuck
guarantee
Breakfast
you,
Club.
any of your chat,
need some water.
if any of
That's
the
going real
motherfuckers
fast.
was here, they wouldn't say it at all. That's another thing about
that's
streaming
trolls.
and just being behind.
You also have to understand this isn't my
on.
this is the internet. This is not just my chat, my community, right? This is the internet. The internet, just like me back then, would say whatever they want.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this isn't like a representation of me, obviously.
But it's funny though because the reality is,
It's not.
I know this is a bunch of kids in here who don't know no better. But if we were really assholes,
Please.
we wouldn't have had you up here. And as soon as I heard about the Casanat thing, we'd have told you get the fuck on. I mean, disrespecting somebody's mom and then saying that shit about
Harriet
Tubman. If we were really being assholes and really trying to belittle you, you'd have told you.
I understand that, man. I just feel like at the end of the day, you can't hold something against someone if they're changing and becoming a better person. And,
But
and
how
understanding.
do we know you're changing, and how
Well,
do you
you know,
expect
none
people
of-
to really believe you when you build your whole
I understand it.
platform on being a liar?
Of course, and no one has to believe me. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to believe me, you don't have to believe me. But if you actually sit down and watch my streams and understand the growth, then you see it. And if you don't, it's fuck
respect
you.
growth.
It's like at the end of the day, I'm not here to prove anything to people. I can do it the best I can. People could judge me. I don't care. I'm
listen,
gonna.
I think
I
it-
respect
always
growth.
evolve. People
I
always
respect
evolve.
growth.
But-
Like, you
and
can't-
if no one
like,
wants
who
to-
I was at 21 is not who I am right
it
now,
also
and that's the
takes
same
some-
with you.
it
I respect.
I respect growth. I already told you that.
evolve.
Already. I respect
Yeah.
growth.
But
Aiden
there's no.
said,
There's no
Uh, listen, man. I'm not trying to make excuses for him. I don't even rock with him like that. I don't mess with Aiden Ross neither like that. Because I don't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? But one, if you're gonna bring somebody up there, right, and you know that this is how it's gonna go. I mean, either how you gonna go and portray it, you know what I'm saying? It's either like, are you gonna go there and try to destroy the kid, or are you gonna check him and then school him on how things like should be, you know? But as far as Neon, I mean, I did hear about him and Kai Sanat, um, and that was wrong. That was wrong. But then again, this is like the social media fucking era here. It's either like we don't know if like you and him are just playing around and just doing it for clicks and views, or are you really serious about it? Regardless, we all can't tell. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be up to like the average person who watches all this to have that up in their mind as to who this person is. You know? So it's like a slippery slope, you know what I'm saying? Pause. But it just depends on how the average person like fucking looks at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take.
Well, this is how I look at it, bro. Niggas love to pick and choose, and
Yeah,
people
yeah,
with yeah, and niggas love to pick and choose. Because let me tell you why. That Harriet Tubman shit, and talk about Kai's grandma. First of all, my dude, I'm beefing with that nigga. All right. Um, you don't ask why these people talk about other people's dead sons, brothers, this, that when they come on here. You don't judge them for that. Just Hilarious is one of the biggest Eminem fans in the world. She loves to put that out there. Eminem has said the N word with the hard ER and made a whole song about black women. But you don't
yeah,
hold him accountable. You don't hold him accountable of all of this and everything. And that's a grown ass man. All right. What he did was he apologized and disappeared. First of all, this kid is 20 fucking years old. We all was wilding the fuck out and did some wild shit at 20, 18, 17 years old. You can't tell this man that he's wrong for making a racist joke at fucking 17 as being a streamer. I don't know if you online game, but when we online game, my nigga, that shit is no holds barred, my nigga. We don't give a
yeah,
fuck about getting canceled. Nigga, we
yeah.
talk about your dead grandmother. We talk about motherfucker your race, you stink, nigga. All stereotypes go. You know what I mean? So I can't respect a bunch of grown ass people that if you wanted to go there and say, yo, this isn't cool, because they were making points. Yo, your security guard and your cameraman, they both black. Maybe you should stand up and do this and do that and say more for that. But as a 20-year-old, you're giving that little nigga too much fucking responsibility of him just finding out who he is in front of us. So for
Right.
you to try to just be like, shame on you for talking reckless and getting on the way you got on. Let the nigga get on and learn his mistakes. First of all, he's not crashing the fuck out. He's not being disrespectful on y'all platform,
No,
making y'all
no.
really go viral because
And like the kid, he pretty much had a choice. He could have just walked out.
he could have walked out,
Oh,
crashed out, because
he
when
stood
Birdman was giving
now.
y'all niggas opportunities to talk shit on his name and bring
Yeah,
some bring those type of vibes in, nobody said anything, huh? this is that pick and choose shit I mean, bro. That's a 20-year-old kid, and that was a 50-year-old man. That nigga came in with 30 niggas ready to smack a nigga, bitch, go to jail, whoever, what, when, where. People can't keep doing this, bro. This doesn't send a message other than don't come to the Breakfast Club unless you're ready to crash out and do your fucking homework. Because let's say he turned that Eminem table on Jessica Just Hilarious. What she was gonna say then? You still bumping Eminem. You going on fucking radio claiming your favorite rapper is a white man that disrespected black women.
Yeah.
You're a black woman that's on the radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we talking about? How could you scout me? You need to look yourself in the mirror. Stop using your melanin skin to make a point when it fucking benefits you and try to troll me and mine because I got a bunch of niggas that don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. That I don't even know. I got a beehive.
Yeah, they definitely knew what they was gonna do in that interview. They all knew what the hell was gonna happen. It wasn't nothing positive involved there. There was like, you know what? Let's show who we are and pick on this 20-year-old kid instead of taking the time out and using that platform that they have and schooling him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And
But this is
making
where it
him
separates.
understand, you know what I'm saying, like the situation. You know what I'm saying? But instead, they took the route as we going to bully this kid. So I don't expect.
It makes it look like our generation and our upcoming, the non-streaming ass nigga. We're trying to get into the shit, but the
Right.
niggas that are just like out of tune just a little bit from radio and streaming, this just separated because you're looking for a moment. These people are doing moments every day, 7, 8, 9 hours. You people got to make a living within the 3 hour span, 6. You know what I mean? It's just wrong, bro. I didn't like it. I was actually listening to it because I listen to the Breakfast Club every single day at work, bro. I'm one of their listeners, and it just like I listen to some of these guests that they have. I listen to Charlemagne. Charlemagne is a walking contradiction. If he doesn't, if he knows that he can out mind fuck you, he's going to talk his shit all over you. And then once you got him in the corner, he's like, "Well, I don't know nothing about that. You sound like an idiot." Like I hate it, bro. I hate it. I hate it. I just listen to them because it's part of my work routine, but
Right.
it really does disgust me because these are the people that you listen to them so you know their agenda. It's entertaining, but it's disgusting. And this was one of the times that it was just disgusting, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I totally agree with you. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like the Breakfast Club, but I do tune in whenever I fucking possibly can. But they could have done much better with like that interview. Definitely,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure,
they could have done a lot better. You know what
for
I'm saying?
sure. It is what it is. I'm sure we're gonna get a whole bunch more of those things. We spoke about this yesterday, man. Speaking of disgusting, bro, Hulk Hogan's death. You think when somebody dies, you get flowers, bro, right? You know, when people like Hulk Hogan passed, you would think, he made wrestling and he was one of the pillars and all the good that he did and no, no, bro. How do you feel about his passing, bro?
I mean, I feel he was still young. He only died at 71. I mean, that's still young, like in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Um, I did And like, was he sick like in any way? I mean,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah. He was all fucked up. He had a whole bunch of like
remember.
surgeries, and his back was
Mm,
like destroyed.
right, right. Well, I mean, there is no wrestling like how we call it like fucking today without Hulk Hogan. You know what I'm saying? I know I was there. I was there when WrestleMania one was still popping off. You know what I'm saying? I was there. I used to watch. I used to watch fucking wrestling like with my dad every week, and I would stay and tune in just to see if Hulk Hogan was gonna fight on like that particular card. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about him as the wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Um,
As
and
we all know him, because none of us knew Terry
right,
Blanchard. You know what I mean? Nobody knew the
right,
real man behind the fucking gimmick. But God.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and that's who I grew up with. That this is like my generation. You know what I'm saying? Hulk Hogan and Ricky Steamboat and Iron Sheik and Andre the Giant. You know, that's my era, and that's my introduction of wrestling and like entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because at one point I thought all this shit was real until that one fateful day I went up to my fucking video store and fucking I rented out like this tape that says oh like the secrets of wrestling, and
Hmm.
I fucking put the shit on, and that was the biggest like the
I
mistake
remember
I've
that one.
ever fucking made. I wish I would have never seen that shit.
Yeah, I
You
remember
know
that
what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
You know, like it's like fucking Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? Like every kid goes through the whole Santa Claus phase, and then they finally find out, oh, this shit ain't real.
Yeah,
So
like finding out Kane and Undertaker wasn't really brothers is
yeah,
fucking crazy, bro.
you know,
It's
you know what
heartbreaking,
I'm
bro.
saying? But I mean, he was as influential of a sports figure as there will ever be. You know what I'm saying? My man had the look, he had the gimmick, he had like the song. As soon as that song come on, you know who's you know what I'm saying, who's coming down. You know,
Dun, 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 dun,
yeah, man,
dun,
I'm a real I mean,
American.
um, but like and fucking then when he finally turned heel, oh my god, I was mind blown. I was like, no way, no way. I think I fucking shed a tear on that day. I was like, I cannot believe like my hero, you know what I'm saying, turned heel. You know what I'm saying? And one of the best like fucking matches that it wasn't like a pay per view was Hulk Hogan against the Ultimate Warrior on the Saturday night main event. And like that match lasted so long, it lasted so long, but it was so good, man. And I remember it like fucking to the T, man. But yeah, man. I mean, you know, it's a really big loss. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big loss. I know the last couple of years, you know, he's been in a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? But as far as a wrestler, you know what I'm saying? He was a really big part of like my childhood, and he's a really big part of the success of wrestling in general. As far as fucking
Hmm.
merchandise, he was one of the first wrestlers to have merch. You know what I'm saying? That was
Hmm.
selling out like because I fucking remember I was what like 7 or 8 fucking years old. I had the fucking yellow fucking Hulkamania shirt. Like I had a fuck, you know, I had like the fucking the bandana. I mean, it was because of him. You know what I mean? So, as far as his flowers, I mean, he's like the main guy. He's the main guy, whether you like him or not. You can't
Yeah.
go ahead and fucking deny his contribution to wrestling in general.
Yeah. Corey Trent, this is Not for the Week podcast where we talk about shit about the week. And right now we talking about the death of Hulk Hogan and what he meant to us and how it affected other people. Now, uh, I respect everything that what people feel about what's going on with Hulk Hogan. Yeah, it was good Storm 3 on the TV. But here's my thing, right? People love Stone Cold Steve Austin, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin grew up in Texas. He's a redneck from Texas. How do you think his grandfather and his father grew up talking? How do you think Austin grew up talking and probably would have grew up talking if he didn't grow up in the WWF and E? All right, like everybody is racist, bro. Like my great grandmother was racist. I'm sure your great grandmother was racist. This person's great grandmother was racist because it was a time. You know what I mean? It was a time, and these are people that lived in that time, and they are stuck in their ways. Here's another one of those pick and choose moments, huh? These same people that are here bashing a dead man is still saying free a man that's alive that is a child molester. People are still out here screaming free R. Kelly because he's R. Kelly, bro. And he's alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
It's hard for me to believe that Hulk Hogan was racist like that. You know what I'm saying? Because prior to like the WWF, he was in all these backyard fucking wrestling fucking federations filled with fucking black fighters in there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Junkyard Dog and fucking Rocky Johnson. That was all like all his era. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I find it hard to believe that we could sit here and say, "Oh, Hulk Hogan was definitely a racist." I mean, I think that everybody has some sort of racial discrimination some way somehow. You know what I'm saying? But like, do you really go and you stand by that, or it's just something that's like in your head? You feel me?
Everybody's criticizing this man for the last 5 years of his life, for the last, you know what I mean, the mistakes that he made for the last 5 years of his life.
Yeah.
You're telling me at 71, you were, I'm going to say 79% of the globe's fucking hero. You entertained us for generations, decades. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 decades worth of wrestling, bro. You have done all of this, and you're telling me because of your beliefs, because you are a Donald Trump supporter, and because you talk like a white man, that, you know what I mean, that you are, like, people need to understand this is the way white people think. When white people get mad at black people, whether they're mad or not, I met the most non-racist man, and I'm not gonna put their business out there, but one of my ex's sister's boyfriend, she was black as hell, and she had a white boyfriend, and that white boyfriend loved that family, loved that fucking family. But when they got mad and they got into arguments, he dropped that hard ER on that bitch. It's just a part of being angry. It's the same thing with the neon and how I do it. Am I out here dropping the hard ER? No. But I will talk about your dead grandmother. I will invite you to a private part. I will talk some shit to you, bro. And yo, that's just me being angry. Are people are people right now today holding that against me? Abso-fucking-lutely. But not when I'm dead, my nigga. Get your grievances off when I'm alive, my nigga. Like, just don't say anything.
Nah, it's just a different time, bro. Like, there's no respect for the dead no more.
His his ex-wife, yo, bro, his ex-wife. That is crazy, yo. My ex-wife took my credit and destroyed it. I'm getting calls from debt collectors about shit I did not know about my shit. This bitch is dead and gone, bro. R.I.P. Becky Boo. But she used my name and drove it to the ground. There be days where I just have to laugh because she knew what she was doing. I'm sure Hulk Hogan gave his family, Nick, uh, uh, Linda, all of his beautiful ass daughter. He gave them the life of all
Oh,
times,
absolutely. That's absolutely.
even
I,
if he wasn't there, bro.
I mean, it. Remember, he was Hulk Hogan. He was the biggest man in the sport at one time. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he was on the road every day. Every day. He was never home. You know what I'm saying? It was just like the fucking documentary of Ric Flair. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? How he was just on the road. He didn't even go home. You know what I'm saying? He was just on the road all the time, just trying to make it, just trying to be in this fucking gimmick and this character. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was the same thing for fucking Hulk Hogan, who who was even a bit bigger than Ric Flair was. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
They
mm,
were in the time where you could leave the block and have a whole nother life. So
oh yeah,
niggas never wanted to come home, but they made sure that the house was good, bro.
and I'm sure he made sure that like everything like was good up in his home. You know what I'm saying? But I I don't think that that's cool, and I don't think that that's fair. How we could judge like that man for shit that happened in the past, bro. And mind you, it was a
Yeah.
whole other era, bro. It was a whole other era. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There, just fucking imagine if fucking Hulk Hogan was alive doing Twitter and fucking Instagram and
Oh my God.
social media.
You would
He
have
was,
broke the internet, bro.
come on, shit. Just imagine Hulk Hogan up in his prime doing a live, bro. Everybody was like would fucking tune in. Everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I mean, you gotta give the man his proper love and fucking respect for being a wrestler. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? And nobody could tell me that that man like did not bring any type of joy to somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? At one point in time. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you didn't watch the New Japan, if you didn't watch WCW, if you wasn't there for the NWO heel turn, if
Oh
you
my
was
god.
just a WWF nigga like myself, The Rock versus Hogan sends goosebumps and changes your life. It made you go to school the very next day confused as fuck. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm sad, happy, or what. Like, I
Yeah, man.
know I'm I know I was entertained though. So yeah, like I've met Hulk Hogan, bro. You know what I mean? I got
Yeah.
merchandise like a motherfucker up in
Yep.
here for him. So I know
I
that
uh,
that was a good
I
man.
went to his store in Tampa across the
Me
street, like
too.
from the beach.
Mhm.
And I was lucky because he was in there like fucking casually. He was just I was like, oh shit! I fucking saw the store. I was like, what's the chances that he's actually in there? But fucking sure enough,
He's right there, brother.
he was, hey, what's up, man? I was like, oh
Hey, what up, bro?
shit! I was like, bro, I can't believe I'm standing right in front of Hulk Hogan, and he was on some regular shit, bro. And like the
And
dude
guess
went.
what, guys?
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, and like it was so cool. He was like, "Yo, man, like fucking, I'm gonna show you something, brother." And like fucking dude went all the way in the back and came out with his fucking belts. I was like, wow. I was like, I didn't even ask for it. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't even ask for it. I was just good just for fucking meeting him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I just thought that was so dope. You know what I mean? And of course, I had to buy something in there. You know what I'm saying? I
Of
wasn't gonna
course.
just leave
Of
like that.
course.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh wow, you know what I mean? I got a couple keychains and fucking shirts and a hat. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it was
So yeah, this is no cap. This is, this isn't the Fat Joe segments and nothing. This is no cap. I believe everything. Uh, when we went, Hulk Hogan personally invited me and wifey to karaoke night. It was a Sunday. Karaoke night was Monday. We were flying out Monday morning. Personally was like, yo, because I was dripped out. I had all the Hulk Hogan shit, and then I had a nice chain with the cross.
hmm
And what people don't understand, whether you like it or not, Hulk Hogan turned his life over and loved God. Because the moment he seen my chain, he was like, yo, brother, I'll trade you a belt for that chain. And I was just like, nah, I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Like, it was just the fact that it was like he acknowledged my crucifix. He was the sweetest man to me, bro. The sweetest person to me. And yo, bro, he was genuine, bro. He was genuine. It didn't matter what color you was. It didn't matter anything. The vibe both times. And then when he seen me in Fanatics, it was just like, bro, I love you, bro. I love you. Like he was just like, I love you. Like so. We're gonna treat this like the board, bro.
yeah, man.
I've chat, not for the weak community. R.I.P. Hulk Hogan, yay or nay? Hive, what you got?
Yeah, of course, man. Yeah, man. Definitely
I'm
rest in
going.
peace, Nicole,
I'm
bro.
going with yay as well. Chat,
Come
let us know yay or nay on Hulk Hogan or on R.I.P.
we got to,
It's your opinion.
got
Let us know. Let us know.
to.
Before we go, how you like retro shit, bro? You like fucking with the little, when they bring the shits back from back in the days, and what's it
Yeah,
called? When they
I love
redo the shits.
I love all retro. Well, for some things, I, I
Okay.
I think that there's some things that just should be kept as original as possible. You
I'm
know,
waiting for Scarface too. I'm waiting for Scarface too.
I mean, that's just supposed to have been in the making for like the last 20 years. You know what I'm
I got the
saying?
perfect Scarface 2 plot, bro. I got the
And
perfect
I
Scarface
think
2.
I I could see how it could be a part two to it, but I think the ending of part one is like as final as it could be. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to even try to come back from that. You know what I'm saying? If 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 there's a movie that's ever been made that has like a final ending, it's definitely Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Um, I could see a house somewhere up in the plot. Maybe Tony was fucking whoever and had a kid somewhere, or
Nah.
or 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 fucking maybe it was just a fan of his. I don't know.
No, I got the perfect one. I'm gonna spill the beans on mines, and we got it time stamped of everything. Tony's wife actually was pregnant. She found a way to actually, it was a miracle. She had a baby, and that's why she disappeared. She wanted to raise the baby. So when Tony dies, he leaves and goes raise the baby like somewhere in like a Cuba, like Haiti, somewhere there to get away from it. But Sosa finds out about Tony's son and raises Tony's son. Tony's son goes back to Miami, runs Miami, goes to Chicago, runs Chicago, go to New York, and he just becomes this. Like, he never knows that he's fucking Tony's. Yeah, you know what I mean, he's Tony's son. He finds out. Then Tony Sosa kills Tony's wife. Tony's son goes, destroys all the empire shit, and then at the end, when he's taking down all the trap houses, everybody kills him in some type of way. It's a good story. It's a great story, but it could be. You never know. You know, in this age, you gotta kind of like you gotta switch the time. You know, you gotta switch to certain shit and
Yeah,
everything. But
I mean, of course, I would.
it's gonna rub people wrong because it's not Scarface. You feel me? But what you think about the horror shit? Are you into, like, you know, when they redid Freddy Krueger and shit like that?
Um, uh, I'm gonna say, like, with horror movies, I love the originals. I think that they should be kept that way because of the way that it was made at that particular time. Because most of these good fucking horror movies were made in the '70s and fucking '80s. You know what I'm saying? And like the technology back then to like make like this stuff, it was a lot fucking rawer than what it is now. Now, I think that like when they do like a fucking remake, that like it should be called something else, and fucking
Okay.
not called like a remake. Just say this movie was inspired by this, you know what I'm saying? But like when they name it like a fucking remake or Friday the 13th, 2025, I mean, I think that's a little bit much. You know what I'm saying? I think that just try to separate it like a bit. You know what I mean?
Okay. So we might be on the right. We might be on the right verge on this one right here. So I'm not a real fan of. I feel like Chainsaw Massacre, the first remake, was the only one that got it right for the horror shit. Michael Myers did it
Which
so much.
one?
The first one, the one with
With you said like the fucking Texas Chainsaw?
yeah,
Yeah. That's dope.
the first one, the first one in 2007.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree like with that. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the Jason movies, it's like, come on, bro. Like,
Well,
look at this. It's a lot, man. See me, like, you know, I was born in the late fucking '70s, so like my childhood is really like the late fucking '80s and fucking, you know, and like the early '90s. You know what I'm saying? So one of my favorite ones, and actually my favorite horror movie is Children of the Corn.
oh my god.
You know what I mean? And
Did you see the remake?
yeah, I
Oh my
did.
God.
I did. But you know, come on. No, man, you should have kept it just like that. You know what I'm saying? But then there was a part 2, part 3, and like I don't know fucking what else they made after that, but it's hard. It's definitely hard to come out with a sequel that trumps like the original as far as like a horror movie is concerned. I don't maybe Scream 1, Scream 2, and maybe I don't know. But there's not a lot of movies that I could think of that the sequel was just as good or even better as the first one. The only movie that I could really think of is The Godfather 1 and 2. That's it. And
It's such
maybe and maybe Rocky, because I did like Rocky 2, but like Rocky 1 is such a classic too. You know what I
Oh
mean?
my god. Could you imagine if they did Casino over with the dudes that look like Joe Pesci
Yeah,
and Robert De Niro and the uproar that bullshit would bring? Like, oh my god, like
yeah,
Casino. I could see them doing Casino over and it still be lit because shit like that. Everybody gets buried in the desert, fuck around.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right. Hmm.
So that's very possible. But horror movie wise, man, we like you said, you don't want to hear Friday the 13th, you don't want to hear Jason Returns, Jason X, Jason X1, and nothing, right? They got Sweet Revenge August 13th. Sweet Revenge, it's coming out. We're watching a little preview right now without the I'm gonna put the noise on. We're gonna watch it real quick, and you're gonna tell me if it's watchable, if you yay or nay, if you're going. All right,
You all
let me
settled in?
just check it out.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay, look at this.
You got a beautiful spot here.
These properties had a bit of a troubled past.
What kind of trouble?
Oh, you know, the usual story. Revenge. Anyway, you kids have fun.
Watch it regardless. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch it regardless because at this point, is it more fucking horror or more fucking comedy? Because I'll probably just laugh throughout the fucking whole thing. You know what I mean?
They
But
make a lot of these guys look comedy-ish.
I mean, I guess like it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But
You spending the $40 to go see this?
nah, I ain't spending no $40 to see that. Hell no.
Like I said, Fire Stick, ASAPio.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Or maybe I'll probably go like on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
August is just one of those, drive-in weathers. It's
Oh, actually,
horror.
there is a drive-in that's right near me, so I'll probably do that. You know what I mean? I'm
Nice fall weather. It's the
fucking go in the
Jason.
Jeep, with the top down. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing about it. It's a vibe. Whether or not it's good or not, it's a vibe, right? Like
For sure.
it's a cash grab, bro. But you know what? Like you said, they repackaged it now with Sweet Revenge. They've never done this before. They've never,
Oh, okay, I dig it. I dig it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of calling it Friday the 13th, 26, it's just, you know what I mean? If like it would have said that, I think it would have turned me off,
automatically, yeah,
like
for sure.
from Jump Street.
Yeah, and I don't really see anything comedy. And I think the old man that's in there, that's the dude that did the movie 300. What's his name? Fuck.
Um,
I love him too. That's the crazy shit.
yeah, I should know this, right?
You should. Gerald Butler. Jinx, you owe me a soda. I don't drink soda. Yeah, Gerald Butler is going to be in the new Jason, I believe.
Yeah. So
But yeah,
I'm gonna watch it. So
I'm gonna watch it too. It's a yay for me. Yeah, man, I'm in there, bro. I'm definitely in there. Other than that, man, it's Sunday. The recap. Trump is hiding fucking files. Wrestling sucks.
bro, like Trump, man. And just think about it, like it hasn't even been a year since the dude's been in office, and it seems like every day or like every week, like for that matter, there's like a big story of Trump, and this is how it's gonna be for the next fucking 4 years, bro. It's like constant, just Trump, Trump, Trump. It's just listen, man. Let's just do what we gotta do for the like the American people, man, and just let's just all move forward, bro. Because shit is hard out here. They fucking slashing fucking Medicaid and Section 8.
Yeah. Yeah,
Woo!
they just gave me they gave me my notice today that they had to kick me off and I had to switch to a new
Look at that.
yeah,
Come on,
a new whatchamacallit.
come on.
I believe this is probably a conspiracy theory that's probably going to be frowned upon, but I think Hulk Hogan is still alive. I think Donald Trump was like, we need a distraction. They want the Epstein files. If they think you're dead, hide in your bunker until you die. Yo, bro, the American people are gonna push this file to get released, right? And when this file finally gets released, Hive, I believe they're gonna push the button to get rid of the world. They're gonna nuke the world. This is how the world's gonna end because all the real big powerful people are on that fucking list. That's why that list has not came out. They are taking off until August. They're on recess until August. That means our government, that part of the government, is shut down in the fucking Pentagon, bro, because of these files.
At the end of the day, he's gonna pay whoever it is off, and we'll probably hear this story like 30 years from now in some book. You know what I mean? So
I don't
like,
believe
by
you're
that
gonna.
time, it's gonna be way gone already. You know what I'm saying? So he'll
Do
definitely be
you
dead already.
do you? All right. So there's a theory out there that in 75 years the white man will not exist because there will be so much mixed breeding and things like that. That in 75 years
Well,
there will.
that's what they fear. That's
Right.
what they fear.
So what I'm thinking is 75 years is right there, bro. Because I lived half of 75 years. You feel me?
Right.
So I feel like we don't have another 30 years on this earth. And that's by man-made. That's not saying that God is everybody's like, oh yeah, God, yeah, that's a part of it. But I don't believe this earth is gonna be because of judgment day. I believe that this earth is going to be we're on the moon or we're safe in our bunkers. Let's all press the red button at the same time.
Yeah.
All the powerful people are gone. Let's get up out of here. Because wow, bro, like if the obvious isn't in your face anymore, they're playing with your food, they're playing with everything else, they're playing with our kids, they're playing with all of this shit literally in our face, and then they're just like, we don't want to talk about it. Go bother Obama.
Yeah, man, the world is changing really fast, right in front of our eyes, man. And it's listen, man, we gotta enjoy life for what it is, and try not to stress like a lot, and just smile and live each day with a purpose. You know what I mean? Because life is too short, and the way this world is shaping out like fucking to be, man, we have to enjoy the like the little time that we have here. You know what I'm saying? And spread love and give love. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm approaching like my next stage in life. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna not be fucking angry. I'm not gonna stress. I'm gonna just smile and just go about like my life as happy as I could be, man, and love those who love me, and like even those who don't love me, I'm still like it's like it's not love. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's very hard. It's very you make it seem like it's just like a resolution goal, a New Year's resolution goal that is just gonna be not gonna be angry. Let me tell you something. This man travels from PA to New York. He's lying. He's mad all the time, bro. This nigga's mad all the time, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding, bro. Like I don't know how you do it, bro. I know you're used to it, but I'm always mad, bro. I'm always mad. It's just the part of being, a grown up. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough things, and you know what I mean. It's just always something that you need. You know what I mean,
Just
no matter what.
always remember this in your mind, right? It's never enough time.
That's never enough. We need a button on the show that's like Kendrick's voice. It's not enough.
Yeah. So if you have that in your mind all the time, as in saying there's just not enough time. There's not. So if you could do something today, do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till tomorrow because there might not be a tomorrow. You know what I mean? So love, baby, love, baby.
There you go. Let them know where they can find you, man, so we can sign up out of here.
Hey man, you can catch me on Instagram right now, JStorm300. Shoot me like a message, and if you want to chat about something that we can chat about like on the show, just hit me up.
Yeah, come on the show. Yeah, you already know, man. We're doing a pop-up show on August 9th in the Pittsburgh area. We'll have more information on with that. Yatu Sabe Creations. Just let us know what's good. If you need anything done, go to yatusabecreations.com for your custom appeal. Appeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for the week merch.
Yeah, you already know. You already know. I always appreciate you, brother. Thank you for this weekly recap. And yeah, man, just check us out next week, man. And what else? Shouts out Podstars. Stay plugged.
Podstars, yep.
Yeah, man. Everybody that fucks with the brand, man. And we're out of here. Hav, appreciate you, man. Have the great fucking Sunday with the family. Happy birthday, Yaya. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
She definitely can't hear you.
Happy birthday. I'm doing it. Don't worry. I'll cut this up and show. Happy birthday, dear Yaya. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Love you, Yaya. Enjoy your week. I'll hit you up tomorrow, my brother. We out of here.
All right, brother. Peace.
All right, man.
Sexy sounds and top music.
Bro, Loach.
Live in the building.
In the builder.
Yo, DJ!
That's how we do it.
You're in